Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 6 of my FC25 at Bradford City career mode. If you do go on to enjoy today's episode, make sure to drop a like on there for me and subscribe to the channel as well if you are new, and don't forget to get your thoughts in down in the comment section down below. After a little bit of a break, we're back to the normal upload schedule. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock is definitely the aim. So thank you all so much for the support on episode 5, the return. That is massively appreciated. We're back today for 3 more matches. The last episode, if you haven't already seen it, didn't go amazingly. Kieran Kelly is going to be leaving the football club in January for £360,000. So if I'm confused by the time January comes around, because that will be like December time in real life, then remind me it's because we sold him at this point in the save. And I'll have probably just forgotten by then. But we got Tranmere away in the first game, and Jamie Walker is also leaving the football club for £410,000. So there's a bit of transfer news to start out the episode. Let me know your thoughts on that business in the chat. Obviously, they will still be with us until January. First game of the episode, though, is Tranmere away. Check the Abate is out for 2 months of action as well, with a broken metatarsal, which he suffered in the last match. They're going to play a 4-4-2. Former Bantam and Mary Patrick's playing as well. We've got a message from Neil Byrne as well. What does our Neil want to say? Just wanted to let you know I'm feeling good at Check the Abate. My name isn't Check the Abate, Neil, so that's probably not a good start. Clearly you're not feeling very good, are you? Ready to come in for Check the Abate if you need me next game? Don't worry, I'll come to the right decision. It won't be you, Neil. If you didn't check out the last episode, goodness me, he was bad. We'll do some inside the zone dribbling, something like that. Tranmere away, they're 16th in the table. Obviously, Diabate can't play. Kelly played really well in the middle, though, in the last game, so he's going to start. And Jack Shepherd is going to start as well. I guess Bernie's going to have to play on the bench. And apart from that, we'll keep it like this for now. No more changes to be made, just that one. Let's get into it. Tranmere away, fingers crossed for 3 points. We've not had 3 points in the league in what feels like a bloody long time. Ollie Sanderson picks up the ball, back heel into Alex Patterson, through ball to Andy Cook. Is he onside? The ball's in the back of the net, and this goal is going to be disallowed. I thought he just broke the offside trap there, but the linesman has broke the hearts of Bradford City fans. Very clearly offside, as you can see. Although, to be fair, the covering defender on the near side, who I didn't actually see, number 6 there, is nearly playing him onside there. Disappointingly, we haven't taken the lead. Tranmere coming forward, the ball's cut back here to Josh Davison. Good save that from Sam Walker. A bit of power behind the strike from the former AFC Wimbledon man. Good save though there from Sam Walker, who obviously conceded I think 3 goals in one of the games we played in the last episode. Magoma there looking for the switch to Lewis Richards. What is he seeing there? Clearly needs to put his contact lenses in. That is a brilliant ball through to Connor Jennings, who's beaten the offside trap in one-on-one, and he drills it into the bottom corner. Tranmere take the lead, and I can't really say it's been against under play. They've had a few half chances so far. Josh Davison forced a good save from Sam Walker, and now Tranmere are ahead. It's been a poor run of form for us recently. We had a great start to the season. Now we are going on a little bit of a rocky run. A great strike there from Connor Jennings, never really giving Sam Walker any chance. Bit of knuckleball on it as he drills it into the bottom corner. After keeping a clean sheet in the last game, we're certainly not going to continue that in this one as Tranmere take the lead. And Tranmere coming forward again here. Taylor looking for a ball into the box. Kelly's not really dealt with it. Thankfully, Callum Johnson is there to clean things up, although his pass there into Owen Bailey was not exactly perfect. And we'll now look to build an attack of our own. Andy Cook looking out wide to Brad Halliday. The energy for him on that right-hand side is massive for us. Looks inside for Paris Magoma. One more into Andy Cook. This could be a brilliant counter-attack, and that's a good save from former Bantam Luke McGee. We've just not quite had that clinical edge over the last couple of matches, and it's really, really frustrating. Corner ball on this near side. Magoma to take. Right-footed in swinger. Sends it into the box. It's headed towards goal by Jack Shepherd. His header, though, is wide. About 5 minutes to go until half-time. We could really do with getting a goal back before the break. But if anyone is going to score before half-time, it looks like it's going to be Tranmere. We're absolutely all over the place. And Cameron Norman doubles the host lead, and I can't really say that hasn't been coming. They look dangerous on the counter-attack. That's where both of their goals have come from, and just defensively we're absolutely nowhere to be seen. Jack Shepherd's had to start this game with Kelly moving over into the middle, but Kelly, Shepherd, anyone, where are my defenders? They're absolutely nowhere to be seen, and the right back just passes it into the bottom corner. Bit of knuckleball on it as well, rightfully so. I'm furious on the touchline as Tranmere double their lead just before the half-time mark. Such a frustrating goal to concede. Both their goals have been really preventable, but Every time that the opposition seems to get 1v1, they always score. Every time we get a half chance, the keeper seems to pull off a world-class save. I'm not saying we should be scoring from there, but when we're anywhere near the goal, we always put it straight at the keeper. It's so annoying. This corner ball will be the last chance of the half to get back into it. Magoma sends it in, header towards goal again from Jack Shepherd. It's wide. Do we change formation maybe? Should we have got some wingers in the summer? I'm not really too sure, but Lewis Richards is absolutely bloody knackered. I think for the second half, we're going to go to the 3-4-2-1 and have a little bit of a box in the midfield, and fingers crossed that can get us a little bit of some joy out of this game, because we're not really getting much out of it so far. Push the full-backs into more wide midfielder sort of positions, and fingers crossed that can have an impact on the game, because the first half we're just not really, we're throwing a few punches, but we're not even getting a bloody nose at the moment, never mind a knockout. Oh, that's an excellent ball from Alex Patterson. Andy Cook off the post. You are joking me. Oh, how much more unlucky do we want to get? Alex Patterson now, brilliant turn. Get in there, back in the game. Alex Patterson on the score sheet. He's had a few goals so far this season. With an hour gone on the clock, the bench are absolutely loving it. Let's calm down a little bit. We've only got a goal back. We're still losing the football match. Andy Cook was really unlucky not to get his goal. Alex Patterson converts past Luke McGee. We're back in this game, and I think now would be a good time actually to make some subs while we're on top. The change in formation, clearly it seems to have worked. That's a good strike, to be fair, from Alex Patterson. And let's now not make all of our substitutions, but we are going to bring on Anthony Sarsvik for Paris Magoma. And can anyone play left wing? Jamie Walker, can you play there instead of Lewis Richards? He can play there, so we'll do that. Jamie Walker out wide to left midfield. Double change made on the hour. Fingers crossed they can have a bit of an impact on this one. Oh, the subs are not even going to come on. Amazing. That is absolutely awful defending. We cannot concede already, surely. We're going to concede. Oh my God, get the ball out. Sam Walker's dived on it and eventually he claims it. Jesus, we're so bad defensively. We've got some good centre-halves. Why are we all over the place? I know that the subs have not officially come on yet, but there's only 20 minutes left, and I feel like the other subs are not actually going to come on. So Sanderson is now going to come off for Corey Evans, and we'll put Sarsvik on a little bit higher. Alessandro Jatta is going to come on for Brad Halliday, and we'll actually put Sarsvik out on the right wing, Jatta up top, and Cook going to play as a right attacking midfielder. And we might as well get Aidan Baldwin onto the pitch for Kieran Kelly, just because I don't think he's been amazing so far. Are they actually going to come on at this moment? No, I know some subs will happen. I don't know if all the subs will happen though. I think all the subs have happened. Yes, all the subs have happened. Alex Patterson picks up the ball here, shoots from distance, and that is a good save from Luke McGee. Alex Patterson, I tell you what, when he's played in these advanced positions and he's closer to the attack, he plays really well. 15 minutes left on the clock. Sarsvik's corner in, cleared away. And I was going to say at the front post, it was kind of near the middle of the goal, wasn't it? Shepherd back out wide to Sarsvik. Great first time ball in. Jatta can't quite get on the end of it. I've actually seen some crosses in this game from open play. You never really see that. Oh, Jatta was offside anyway. Of course he was. Tranmere coming forward here with Davison. Gets away from Jack Shepherd and plays the through ball into Connor Jennings, and he's onside. Aidan Baldwin is so bad. He keeps trying to do the offside trap, but he's the only one doing it. Connor Jennings wraps up all 3 points for Tranmere, and it's going to be yet another defeat for the Bantams on a really poor run of form at the moment. It's 4 games minimum without a win. I can't remember how well we did at the back end of episode 4. I feel like we're on a really good run until we took the little break. Really nice run though from Jennings. He finishes it first time past Sam Walker. He has no chance. Game done there. We can see on this angle here, or maybe we can't. Maybe the cameraman has just been punched by a supporter. I'm not too sure what's gone on there. Hopefully nobody has epilepsy who's watching that, because that was not ideal. Regardless, this game is done. I might as well stay with you until the full-time whistle. I'm thinking about maybe changing formation for the next game. I'm not so sure, just because we can't carry on in this poor run of form, really, can we? There, Sarsvik, why are you turning down the opportunity to attack? Andy Cook, cut the ball back. Pass the ball, not back to Sarsvik, get it in the box to Jatta. Sarsvik crosses, this time it's to Patterson, it's in the back of the net. Alex Patterson clearly needs to be played much further forward. How a 5'6" man like Alex Patterson has scored a header like that, I'll never know. It's a great header. I don't know why we're celebrating like this for a goal, which means nothing. Patterson has bagged the brace, and ultimately it doesn't mean anything because, again, we've conceded 3 goals. I thought the clean sheet against Harrogate in the last episode was going to stop the poor run. We've seen another cross come in though. Sarsvik with the ball in. Look how high Alex Patterson has leaped there. 1.68 metres he's leaped. apparently. Brilliant header, great goal. Just shame it didn't mean anything. Full time, Tranmere Rovers 3, Bradford City 2. I was really disappointed you left me out last game, boss. I need minutes now. I'm not doing what I think's best for you, Neil. I'm doing what I think is best for my team. And not playing you is certainly that. We're down to 4th in the table, and now we've got Notts County at home. This could be the start of really poor run of form, I feel. Notts County are a good side. They're a good side. We're on a bad run of form. They're going to play back 3, I would assume. They're going to play 5-2-3 by the looks of things. Matty Palmer right wing. Jody Jones right back. McGoldrick left wing. Interesting decisions there. Pre-match training. We'll go and collect the trophies as always. And we are going to make some changes in terms of the formation, in terms of everything. We're going to go, if it'll let me go over to... No, I can't go over to tactics. I have to go the other way around. We're going to go to a 4-2-3-1 narrow, I think, for this one. 4-2-3-1 narrow. We've got a lot of midfielders who can certainly do that. Richards, obviously, will go to left back. Johnson will need to come out. He can't really play there in a back four. Neil Burns is unfortunately going to have to get another start. Diabate can come out for Corey Evans. And then we will bring in Jamie Walker to play in the middle. Patterson can go out on the left. Magoma out on the right. And we need to put another midfielder on the bench. That can be Joe Adams. So he's finally going to potentially get an opportunity. And apart from that, that's going to be the starting 11 for this game. I don't really want to drop Andy Cook. I'm going to drop Brad Halliday. Callum Johnson's going to get a start right back. A couple of road decisions. We're going to the back 4. Let's hope it works. I feel like we played a back 4 against Chesterfield on the opening day. Did we win that game? I can't remember. It was a lifetime ago for me now. Let's get underway. Notts County at home. One of the best sides in the division. And let's hope we can get another 3 points. Notts County coming forward here with Adam Chickson, the former Bantam, up against Neil Byrne. Lays it off to Giovanni Brown. Eventually Chickson gets off the shot. Comfortable save though for Sam Walker. It was a really good first 20, 30 minutes or so, something like that from us. Since then though, Notts County have grown into the game and they've been the better side. That is shocking there from Paris Magoma. Half-time whistle, still 0-0. I'm not going to make any substitutions, but I am going to do a few slight tweaks, the likes of swapping Bailey and Evans over. We're going to put Walker out on the right, Magoma out on the left, and Patterson in the middle as well. And hope that can kind of confuse the Notts County players a little bit, and hope it can have a bit more of a positive impact on the game. Because from what I've seen so far, we're doing all right, but we're just lacking that clinical edge once again. We need to get Jatta on as well against his former club. I'd love him to bag. Although Jody Jones cannot be allowed this much space, can he? Sends the ball into the box, headed away by Callum Johnson. I think with 65 minutes on the clock, now is a good time to make a couple of substitutions. Jamie Walker is tiring a little bit, so Joe Adams is going to come on in place of him. Anthony Sarsfield can come on for Corey Evans. Can anyone play as a holding midfielder? None of them can, so Sarsfield's going to have to do that job for us, and we'll put Patterson back in the middle. We could also do with bringing on Brad Halliday for Lewis Richards. Callum Johnson's also a little bit tired, but saying that so is Neil Byrne. Baldwin hasn't been particularly good though. Do I want to bring off Andy Cook? It's a big call. Andy Cook's coming off, Alessandro Jatta is coming on, and Neil Byrne can come off as well for Aidan Baldwin. 2 former Notts players coming onto the pitch. 25 minutes left on the clock. Fingers crossed they have a positive impact, because we need some bloody goals. Notts County coming forward here with Jody Jones, looking to take on Brad Halliday. Goes into Kellan Gordon, drops a step over and finds Jody Jones again, the former Coventry City man. Cuts inside, goes back to Dan Crowley. This has kind of been a lot of what we've seen from both teams. There's just been no end product, really. It looks like it's going to finish as a boring 0-0. First 20-25 minutes, we were on top and we had some chances. Since then, not a right lot has happened. Unless not score from this corner, which would be completely against the run of play, which is cleared off the line there, I think, by Anthony Sarcevic. That should see us through to full time. Bradford City 0, Notts County 0. At least it's a clean sheet, but we need to find a way to start scoring goals again, because we have not won in a bloody long time, and we're going to start slipping down that table soon. And the final game then for today's episode is Grimsby Town away. They're second in the table at the moment. We are down to 5th without a win in a very long time. We're 6 points off of top, and we are now 3 points away from the automatic promotion places. We must have won our first 4, then we haven't won since then, which is frustrating. Grimsby Town are going to play a 4-1-4-1. Charles Vernham in there, former Bantam of course. Danny Rose, good goal scorer at this level. In terms of the pre-match training, we're actually going to do some set pieces and do some in-game set pieces. We can work on them because we've not done that, I don't think, so far. Grimsby away then. What do we want to do for this game? Do we want to make changes? What are we thinking? I'm asking myself some rhetorical questions here. Byrne and Baldwin are both going to start. Johnson's going to drop down to the bench because he's a little bit tired. And Anthony Sarcevic is going to get a start over Alex Patterson. And Jatta is going to start over Andy Cook. Andy Cook will find himself on the bench for this game. Johnson can come out for Shepherd, and Jay Ben will also get a nod on the bench as well. Joe Adams no longer in the matchday squad. I think he's harsh. He can come onto the bench instead of Jamie Walker. Let's get into the tactical view for the final time in today's episode. Let's get in to our last match. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that sort of good stuff if you haven't already. And fingers crossed we can finally get back to winning ways. Grimsby coming forward here. Barrington swings the ball into the box. Kieran Kelly there, I think that is, with a brilliant header away. The shot is then comfortably saved by Sam Walker. But Danny Rose was lurking at the back post. If they're going to score, it will be a cross, probably from Charles Vernham. I don't think if Charles Vernham's playing in this game, to be honest with you. But it will be a cross into the box. Danny Rose at the back post. He's not the biggest, but he's a good target man for the level. And Barrington's got the better of Brad Halliday. Finds Danny Rose, gets an early shot off. On this occasion, it's wide. He's much better with his head than his feet. Sanderson picks up the ball, looking to twist and turn, plays it through to Alassane Jatta. First big chance of the game, and he's somehow missed. Alassane Jatta, you will not get an easier chance than that all season. And he's put it straight at, I think it's Jake Eastwood, the former Sheffield United goalkeeper. He might actually be on loan from the Blades. But that is a really, really poor finish from Alassane Jatta. Andy Cook would have definitely taken that chance as the corner is sent in and out for another corner. Magoma will take once again. Right-footed outswinger sent into the box. Headed away by the Grimsby defender. And it will be them who will now come forward with Danny Rose. I'm surprised he's not in there defending the set piece, to be honest with you. As Svan Thorsen picks up the ball on the near side. 1 minute added on at the end of the first half. To be honest with you, not a lot has happened, to be fair. Jatta's had the best chance of the game. He failed to convert, and that's kind of been the only thing of note. Although that is a dodgy place to blow the half-time whistle. We'll swiftly move on, but that was very dodgy. If it's the other way around, I'm absolutely furious with the referee. Referee. Let's make changes. We're going to go to a 4-3-1-2. Lewis Richards is going to come off the pitch for Joe Adams. That's going to be the only change of the game that I'm going to make for now. Hopefully be a little bit more attacking, get the midfielders linking it up to the strikers a bit more with the substitution of Joe Adams. We've got Baldwin in right back, Halliday in left back. I'm hoping that we're not going to get done on the counter. I just want us to start scoring goals again. Svan Thorsen picks up the ball and finds Danny Rose up against Kieran Kelly. Gets the shot off, and that were creeping in. And that front post, Alex Patterson is going to come on for Anthony Sarcevic. Just 7 minutes into the second half. We've still got 2 more substitution allocations remaining, but Sarcevic's not been amazing so far. And Patterson obviously has scored a couple of goals recently. We are able to clear the corner on this occasion, but that was a decent strike there from Danny Rose. Svan Thorsen now gets away from Brad Halliday. Ball into the box. Danny Rose is lurking. It's cleared away on this occasion, and Patterson will finally get involved in the build-up for something. Joe Adams on the ball here looking for Ollie Sanderson. He's not scored in a while, and he forces a save there from Jake Eastwood. Patterson clips it in. Sanderson's at the back post. What a save that is. Question marks of a penalty there. The Grimsby player clearly did impede Sanderson. He's getting closer and closer, but I have a feeling he might be getting subbed off before he gets his goal. That is a long ball which could cause problems. Brad Halliday and Neil Byrne should be able to deal with that. I think I said a couple episodes ago Neil Byrne would never play for this football club again, and I think he's played in every match since then. He's even got more starts probably. I don't know, do I? I don't know. That's the thing, I don't know, and that's why I'm managing Bradford City. Because Bradford City don't know. Right, let's make some more substitutions then. Neil Byrne is going to come off for Jay Ben. Neil Byrne is going to come off. I don't know why that came out then. Corey Evans can come on as well for Paris Magoma. And we will stick Owen Bailey on the right side. Andy Cook will come onto the pitch as well for Oliver Sanderson. I don't know when they'll come onto the pitch, but when they do, let's hope they have an impact. I feel like I always say that, and they never ever do they? Charles Vernham on off the bench, and he's looking to stretch his legs on this near side. Sends a ball into the box. Svan Thorsen at the back post. Oh, what is Sam Walker doing? That is abysmal goalkeeping. Too busy banging on about a new contract, and that is shocking goalkeeping. It's a great play from Charles Vernham. Ball into the box. Seemed like it was going to no one. Svan Thorsen, though, it falls to at the back post, and he takes a touch, gets the ball out of his feet, drills it into the back of the net. It's gone through the legs of Sam Walker, and that is really, really poor goalkeeping. That is really poor. Grimsby lead with just about 10 minutes or so left on the clock, and it looks like it's going to be another defeat for the Bantams. We're on a really, really poor run of form at the moment. Fingers crossed we can turn it around in the next episode. I guess you have to come back for that to find out if we can, but we are all over the place at the moment. We just don't like scoring. That's our biggest problem. We're suddenly not scoring goals again. Grimsby coming forward, balling behind here. Danny Rose, he clips it in. I don't know if that was a shot or a cross, whatever it was. It's not going to end up in the back of our net, thankfully, but again, it's going to be another defeat. I'm not really too sure what to do. I'm changing formation, I'm changing the personnel, changing the tactics. I don't really know what else I can do to try and help us get back into this. Maybe I shouldn't have sold all our wingers. I don't know if I can recall any of the loanees that we sent out. I can't remember which loanees we got rid of. That's not a million miles away there from Joe Adams, I think it was. Full time, Grimsby 1, Bradford City 0. The bad run continues. We are in a rut at the moment. Our last win feels like a long time ago. I mean, it's about 3 or 4 weeks in real life. Well, we got a message from Alex Patterson. Let's see what he says. He's been reading stories in the TNA, apparently. You're doing great, Alex. You're one of the few players who can take any real pride away over the last couple of matches. We've got 3 unread emails about, obviously, confirmation about Jamie Walker going. We got 300 grand for his sale, and we got 250 grand for Kieran Kelly. So they'll need replacing come January sort of time, but right now we've got a lot bigger problems, a lot bigger fish to fry. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all very soon for another episode. Goodness me, this has been a long night. Goodbye.